All right, welcome back to Vitality Maximizers channel. This is Josh here, founder of Vitality Maximize, and today we are going to go over part 3 of why the natural health industry and allopathic medicine industry are hit or miss and how we can solve these problems. Now, in part 1, I talked about how the client is implicated in this issue, whether it is quick fixes or outsourcing self-responsibility and so on. And then we also looked at the side of the professional, but this is really not taking a dig at any professional, but it's just as an informed consumer what you need to look out for in a professional, and some of the shortcomings of generally the most of them when it comes to this hit or miss nature of the natural health and the allopathic medicine industry. So we are going to go over part 3. Part 3 is really just one slide, and the reason for this is because this part 3 is going to talk about what Vitality Maximize does, what me, Josh, will do in trying to solve some of these problems in my own way. So the first way that I know that I can, at least make strides in solving these problems is, one, I set proper expectations. I don't sugarcoat. I don't like sugarcoating anything. Yes, I'll be a bit tactful, but I'm not going to sugarcoat things that you'll need to do, or things that I think would move you ahead, move you into a healthier stage of stress, make you a better version, healthier version of yourself. Like, I am not going to sugarcoat anything. Set the proper expectations to reflect in the way I speak to you, will reflect in the way my resources are organized. It'll reflect in the way I even post future content. So I set the proper expectations, and I hope that I, even in this 3-part series, that I was able to set the proper expectations, give you the real what's it called, insight as to what or what health and healing actually is. Some people think it's like this, but it's rather like this, with some steady shipping and but obviously with a progression. The next one is that and I'm sure many people are always looking to do this, are always doing this, or they try to, it's in there, they try to live it out and manifest it. But I am going to treat you like a human being, not one with a pathological symptom. So when I look at you, when I communicate with you, interact with you, I try to ask as many questions about you, the individual. What brought you here, some of your life's journey, because this will be really important for me personally to devise the best program I could do for you. This will be reflected in my intake forms. It will be evident in when I do consults with you or anything of that nature, right? We're not going to just treat your pathology or treat you with any labels, whether it's in the hair analysis labels or jargon or whatever. But yeah, we will treat you like a human being, that has concerns, fears, limiting beliefs, passions, and everything in between. The third the third way that we Vitality Maximizers are looking to improve on or solve these problems is to place limits on every good thing that we recommend. So for instance, there will be a limit on, how much, animal protein you can eat, how much vegetables you can eat, or how much grains you can eat, or how much water to drink. Like, everything is, like, all these things are all good recommendations in and of itself. However, there is a limit to all of these things. There is a limit. So obviously that limit is dependent on you, what you have going, how much food you really want to eat, this and that and the other. But yeah, there's going to be limits, and I'll make sure that I say this explicitly, so that you know that you can't be doing something too excessively for too long, right? So there will be limits. All right, the next one, and this is one of our mandates, by our I mean the Vitality Maximize, is that we will continue to educate and empower you so you can take control of your own health. This is probably, I think this is a mandate of Dr. McCullough as well. Obviously, Dr. McCullough is who he is, and he's gained the respect and adoration of many people. And we will use different approaches, use different gimmicks, use different techniques that I think that can be helpful in moving you along the path of excellent health and vitality. So we will continue to do that. We'll always look for new ways. We're not going to be we'll try our best to continue to evolve as best as we can. And then the last one, and this is also a very important one, because without this it's very hard to find a good compass to get you grounded and everything. But as a mineral balancing expert, I will have to adhere to the original teachings of Dr. Paul Eck, and how he painstakingly took the time to understand the role of minerals and how it affects our energy, metabolism, health, everything. So this I don't really need to talk too much about who Dr. Paul Eck is. I can maybe do a short video on who he is and some of the things he achieved, and some of the principles he stood for. But like, when we're devising mineral balancing programs, right, like, we have to keep to I am going to keep to the teachings of Paul Eck. Obviously, if you want to know more about the teachings of Paul Eck, I can put a different video out there, whether you agree with it or not. He and all of that. Obviously, I don't think of him as this next Lord or this next Savior or anything, but he provided a very strong framework on how to view human energy, and it's something that's one of the biggest reasons why it prompted me to be a mineral balancing expert. All right, so this concludes part 3. This was obviously going to be much shorter than parts 1 and 2. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, anything to support Vitality Maximize, whether it's on YouTube or Odyssey preferably. And I don't need to buttress the fact that Vitality Maximize is offering mineral balancing programs that per consultation it is $125. $125. It comes with a report, a consult, free support, free resources, which I will have to give you access to, and then also product discounts. And like, I don't suppose people are actively producing resources for you, or even looking at product discounts beyond certain supplementation brands. We're looking to always find ways to help you and make progress. And that is for our mineral balancing programs. Thank you for watching this today. I just want to say God bless you, and I hope to see you guys again at another time. So adios.